Welcome back to At Home with Roby. I'm Patrick McIsaac from Roby Electric, along with Trent Haston from the Roby family of companies. We are continued to be joined by Kayleen McCabe, and if you didn't listen to the last segment, please go check out the podcast. Trent and I were just talking at the break with Kayleen. That felt like one of the fastest 10-minute segments we've ever had, just because there's been so much good information that Kayleen has.
The funny thing is, I've never been accused of talking fast.
Yeah. I get that all the time. They tell me to slow down.
Well, Kayleen McCabe, Rescue Renovations, world famous, and then I'm talking about your Facebook page because I'm sitting here scrolling it during the break and stuff, and the next thing I see is outrageously excited to be at Niagara Falls, Canada, this is early October, USA, to support the World Skills Competition. And I'm involved. I'm the president of the HBA, and involved. We support especially our Cabarrus chapter, which is part of the Greater Charlotte Home Builders Association. We support these kids and skills. Lowe's is very involved, and you go out there and you have these masons and carpenters and everything competing. Can you talk a little bit more about that, Kayleen?
First of all, I'm giving you a virtual hug because
Whoa.
stuff. Yeah, I mean, I am that passionate about this organization because one, it's just like, here's how I see it. For me, I wish the Skills USA was a part of my upbringing, to be able to be around my type of nerds. I love this stuff. This is really what I'm so passionate about. And then, you look forward and being able to hang out with contractors who really appreciate and support the organization. So I, working with Skills USA, realized that this is a global issue. And so I've been fortunate enough to start to work with the World Skills Organization. So there is a similar chapter worldwide. And so I was at the General Assembly in Niagara Falls with 76 different countries represented.
Oh, wow.
All talking, surprisingly, about the exact same problem that we're dealing with here, that we have put college first and really devalued the trades. And this blew my mind. This genuinely, it was a mind melt. And so I was fortunate enough to be a keynote speaker at this event and really put on highlight that things are changing. We do have kids who are very interested about it, as example by the Skills Organization. And to see it, Trent, I mean, you get it. Seeing that organization and what those students are up to, I will forever have my summer vacation at the Skills USA National event in Louisville, Kentucky. I'm that kind of nerd. But I am also fortunate that I will be cheering on everyone competing at the World Skills event in Abu Dhabi in 2017. So this is where all of those countries come together and highlight the fact that these trades and skills are a really, really valuable thing to have. A great career can come out of it, a way to be a sustaining nation, because now you have a skilled workforce to make it and build it. And the value behind it is, I feel very lucky I'm able to cheer everyone on. I live vicariously through these organizations.
So the world competition in 17 is in Abu Dhabi.
Yes.
They have a lot of nice buildings in Abu Dhabi, right?
Indeed.
Oh, the tallest building in the world right now. And I cannot wait to go look at it because we're talking on a scale that has never been seen. It dwarfs all the skyscrapers around it. So I'm excited to see evolution in construction because it's happening. I mean, we have students here working with 3D printers and CNC machines, and now being in a place where we're seeing construction on a level that is really starting to push the industry forward. Oh, I'm a nerd for construction. It's going to be fun.
I mean, so how cool is it? And I talk about this as we're big supporters of Make-A-Wish, and when kids have a wish granted, later on we ask them to volunteer, and they can get up and they get to go talk to big groups and meet celebrities, and it just really boosts their confidence. And you can see little business people being formed at 6 and 7 years old. How cool is it that if you get involved and want to learn a trade and you get involved in your skills competition and you excel at it, you can go to Abu Dhabi, see the world's tallest building, and compete, and you're only in high school. I mean, how?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I was thinking the same thing. And to take how does the USA do in these world skills competitions? Are we top notch, or are we bottom of the barrel, middle of the rung?
What I found very interesting is that out of the 76 countries, only one isn't supported by the government. and that's the U.S.
Wow.
They get no funding from the government.
Shows you where our priorities are, right?
Yeah, I mean, I won't make it political. Obviously, that not my need at all. But just to, we kind of don't always do as well as we possibly could if we were actually putting the focus on this. We have had students win gold medals, but I was lucky enough to meet with a group of students who were at this General Assembly. It was 22 students representing 20 different countries, and all of them were representing a different trade. So none of them were in the same thing. Oh, it was the best time ever. I wish that I could. I did a Facebook Live geeking out with the trust of these students, which is a smaller example of them. But the U.S. could be doing a whole lot more, and we could really be doing a lot more to support this and put it on blast that this is a great, great profession and trade. And I will be there with bells on and so excited, cheering my brains out for U.S. and Abu Dhabi. And I really hope that next year we have a great representation and we win a lot of medals, because this is the Olympics of trade. I'm not sure if the media hasn't realized it, but you think that the Olympics in Rio were big. Nah, not at all.
Come to Abu Dhabi.
The World Skills Competition. Let's see, it's Abu Dhabi this year. In 2 years, the next year, there's a meeting in, Holland, and then the next competition, I think, is in Russia. And so this is global. This is the Olympics for the trades. It's amazing. Oh, yeah, I will definitely be videoing, geeking out about it just to show it off, to put it on a highlight here in the States that this is a great profession. And I couldn't be happier to work in construction. Seriously, when I travel a ton and my fingernails are clean all the time, I'm like, ugh, what am I doing with my life? I need to be on a job site. I miss the noise. I miss the mess.
Well, tell Trent. Trent wasn't here the last time you were on the show. Tell him about the purse that you carry around.
Sorry to laugh because I just made a new one.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I did. I was gifted a Rockwell very old saw, and I'll send you guys pictures just because it makes me laugh. But the last one I have is a lunchbox, an old school lunchbox that you might see somebody holding while they were sitting on an I-beam framing.
I got that picture.
Yeah,
I have that picture, the man and the woman version, right?
Yep. And so in the inside, I have a little Tiffany lamp that lights up and little compartments that are all full of velvet. But the last one I made, I actually did a parquet floor on both levels and actually built a tiny office with lights and the different compartments and a bubblegum machine. And it sounds ridiculous, but I'll send photos so your fans can actually check it out because it makes me laugh. I love these old tool cases more than anything. One is I have a Makita old drill box, a 7.5 volt cordless drill, or 7.2, I think. So all my purses are old lunch boxes / tool boxes because I'm a lady.
And you made them. You made them. I mean, you made these yourself, which that's the cool part about this whole thing.
Yeah. No, I have to create. Oh my gosh, I do live in a place where I cannot turn on the planer or joiner at 2 a.m. So sometimes I just need. I have to build. I genuinely have to make sawdust and tinker on things because that's where my happiness comes from.
How good does sawdust smell?
Oh, you know what, though, Trent? Okay, just not to be all safety mom for a minute, but I love the smell of sawdust so much. But I'm allergic to cedar now and walnut. I did 2 jobs. I did 2 big jobs in both species, which are also insanely toxic without masks. And so now when I smell walnut dust, I still love it because it smells so good, but I break out in hives. It smells good, but safety first. Please wear a mask when making sawdust.
There you go.
Well, Kayleen,
safety.
We're coming up on the end of this segment. We've got about 30 seconds. Tell us what we need to know. What do we need to do to get kids motivated to get in this industry?
All right, go and volunteer. Reach out to your local school. See if they have a skills chapter. If not, just reach out to the school. You'd be surprised how many schools are out there with great professionals wanting to do stuff. Second of all, you can check out my Facebook and also YouTube pages where I have free videos. I'm starting self-funding kind of free videos, educational for students. And then if you ever want to Skype with me in a classroom, I am available to do that as well. So,
wow, that is awesome.
Well, Kayleen, we so much appreciate you being with us. Go back to your vacation. Hopefully you catch some more fish, and hopefully we'll talk to you real soon. You're listening to At Home with Roby. We'll be right back.